Good evening. Okay, so I don't know if everyone's been following Jose's lives. For the past few weeks, I've noticed that Jose has been covering the filling out or completion of credit card authorization forms. A lot of people are having a really hard time understanding the process. So I'm going to run through that. Now, if any of you notice anything in error that I'm doing, just let me know, or we can delete the video and redo it. But I'm pretty confident that I fully understand now, even though wasn't last week, it was about 3 weeks ago. I called Jose and I literally dumbed myself right down, asking him some really simple basic questions, and it was really hard to just get the right answer or the solution that I was looking for. So yeah, that's what it took, ladies. It took for me to really dumb down. So I know that it must be difficult for them as well, because they're getting all these all of the same questions all the time. Okay, so you have made a booking. Woohoo, congratulations. The first thing that you need to do now is, even just before you do the booking or even just after, at whichever stage is really the most convenient for you. I know it's difficult because when you go into Expedia Tap and you find the right package deal or whatever it is that you're selling, we're going to use Expedia Tap as the example. You find the package deal that you have, that you're wanting, and your customer's like, okay, yep, let's do it. And you don't want to lose that package deal. You don't want to close your page down. I wish there was an easier way. I wish that we could, as travel agents, click reserve and hold it there for 24 hours or whatever. This could be something that we could suggest to push, because we're a growing company. So anyhow, so the credit card authorization and the booking would need to be done sort of in a small window of time, so it's really up to you what's better, and working a way to have the two amounts, the booking amount or the amount that you have quoted to your customer, and the actual amount that you are deducting from their credit cards. You really want those to be as close together as possible. So even possibly a solution could be, which is what I have done in the past when doing quotes, is just to overquote, okay, while still sort of making it look attractive. Anyway, so you've got a booking to do, and now you want to get your customer to fill out a credit card authorization form. So first thing you do, you go to your back office. Okay, this is when you log into Evolution Travel. This is where you come. Okay, so go to your travel site. You will down here click on My Travel Site, and this is where it will take you to My Travel Site, which I have not even updated for a long time. I actually don't really like it, but I'm hanging out for the new ones. Anyway, get to the point. We're going to scroll down, and here in the yellow box is the credit card form that we will need to use. Okay, this will be submitted to you, and it will end up in now, from what I listened to with Jose on his lives, it ends up in a folder in here in your travel cafe. It could even end up in this one here and just in your back office. So either it ends up back into your Evolution Travel website, okay, whether it be the back office or the travel cafe, and so that form will be there for your records. Okay, so you'll be able to access it. If you do a form that is in paper form, or if you email a copy of it or anything like that, and it's in paper, it's your responsibility to store that form, okay, and to keep it for your records. All right, so that is what we would use. That's the number one way that we would do it, okay. And we also, which is what I confirmed today after being told the opposite, but it doesn't matter now, we'll move forward with the knowledge, is yes, we do need to obtain a copy of a driver's license, okay. And from what I understand, a screenshot is perfect, okay. If they can send you a screenshot, that's perfect. All right, so that is how we will do it. Now, I'm only going to bring up this next way of doing it because anybody, any one of you at any time could use VAX. I've never used it. I haven't even registered with them, but VAX has got a whole bunch of suppliers within it. Okay, so it's a website with a whole different lot of suppliers in it, and any of those suppliers within VAX, if anybody ever uses them, they have a different version of how to do the credit card form. That version is in Travel Cafe. You go to Travel Cafe, you go to Forms, clicked on it, it's just taking its sweet time, and down here, Credit Card Authorisation Form. Click on that. Okay. You can print it. Oh, there. Okay, so what's happened is now, I didn't realise, we've clicked on Credit Card Authorisation Form. It's brought up the link here. We click on the link and it will open it up. And then we download this page or email it directly to your customer. Okay, this is only, remember ladies, this is only for using VAX, this way of doing it. You'll get it to them, they will fill it out, get it back to you, and then you will then email this form to, I'm sure it's creditcards@archertravel.com. Okay, we can triple check that email address. I'll even pop it in the comments when I remember to do it, when I look into the address. But you email this form after doing a booking with VAX. You email this form directly through to Archer Travel. Okay, and you're only required to put the last 4 digits of the credit card number in here. Okay, on this form, we'll go back and we'll have a look. This one, we'll go back here. Someone commented on the live today that when you send the form, well, when your customer comes to your website and fills out the details and everything, and the form gets sent to you, it only has the last 4 digits. Okay. Now I know that these have been redone, and the form wasn't available for a little bit there on our personal websites, and it was because they were working on it. Yeah, so we have been sort of required to get the full credit card number over the phone. And I know that it's not a very, it's not a very practical way really, but there are hopefully going to be some options coming. If there are no options coming for us through Archer Travel, there are some other options out there. Those are some other videos that I'm going to do just in the next week or so, about some other options that are available to us as for our own businesses. Like Travel Pay was one of them. I know that there was a service that Travel Pay provided One of them was the lay-by. The other one is, I cannot think of it off the top of my head now, but there was another service that they provided alongside lay-by, but you had to have a whole lot of, but you had to be a member of, I can't even think, I've got the worst memory, you guys, of an Australian Association of Travel or something like that. And that was going to be really costly. So we did put the idea forward. I think it did. We did a slideshow a little wee while ago now to hopefully get that forwarded to Ron to sort of look into, because if there was a way that he could have introduced that collectively for all of the Australian agents to take advantage of, and and that we could become members as a travel agent with Archer Travel, that would have been amazing. That would have saved us all having to individually become members and pay big bucks and all that sort of thing. But they do offer other services that we can utilize now. One of those services is a payment portal on your website. The only problem there, I actually didn't ask this question to them because I was just trying to gather information at the time, for a collective sort of argument to put forth to Ron, not an argument, but, a point. I don't know if we can actually authorize things like that on our business websites that we have with Evolution, because they are a standard issue website with a company. I'm not sure how that would be. So I know I have told a few of you ladies already, I have started, I haven't even looked at it for about 2 weeks now, it's terrible, but I started my own website, trying to build it up. I've gotten a fair way through, but I'm such a perfectionist. I spend way too much time on one thing, and it's just terrible. Like it's the worst thing in the world. So, and I really do want to look into Travel Pay for that website, because I could then go Travel Pay and say, look, can you do this? And then I can change my website. This is how I'm envisioning it, that we could then say to our customers, look, jump on a website and do your payment on there. They can process it and do it all on there themselves. And I don't know how Archer would then expect the credit card forms to go, but it would make the process so much easier. Now, there was another woman in the travel squad asking about the system of credit card forms and payment and all that. Living in New Zealand, and I suggested to her Travel Pay, and then I realised, okay, they don't have that option. So I did a bit of a Google, and there was another one that sort of struck my eye. I never read through it as thoroughly as I would have liked to, but it's called Paymate. That one looks really promising as well. Obviously, you would want to do your research, but Paymate's been around for a few years now, and that one is just accepting payments online. You can accept them online, you can accept them in person. I don't know how that works, but through your smartphone or something like that. But they would have a really good selection of things that you could do, or options. So it's worth looking into, especially if the payment system that we have going for us now isn't going to change anytime soon. I don't know if that is, but just in case it's not, it's worth looking into some other options. So I hope the credit card, the example I just showed you, I hope that helps you guys. Who knows? We'll see. Maybe next week Jose might cover it again in his live videos. I know that a lot of people have been struggling with it. So another thing that he did say, that some people asked, can we make our own version? No, they don't. They would rather that you didn't. So if you're going to use a credit card authorization form, just download this one here. Just download it. To download it, you guys can't see, but I have this menu on my screen right here, which I'm just going to move out of the way. It's for the video I'm doing right now. To download it, there will be, what will there be? There will be, you can email it, save it, sorry, there you go, save. So you'd save it. I'm pretty sure I've already saved this on my laptop anyway. So then you can, have a folder with all your stuff in and have, your credit card authorization form. So yeah, I hope that's cleared anything up. Any tips and tricks that you guys have or pick up, can you pop them in the comments so that anybody who comes along and watches the videos can read the comments and see what everyone else says as well. All right, thank you so much.